Is there patch notes? No. So these are the new patch notes. Fuck, this is a Bible.
The dev vid is out too.
We'll watch that a little bit later. This right now is more important. Holy moly. One sec. Roll quests, queuing up, completing your quest.
What's the champ pool gonna be for the challenge at Climb? Are you gonna be strict with it or goof around a bit?
Probably strict. Realistically, if you want to win, you have to play to win. Not that I don't play to win.
Captain, teach us the GP meta so we may make Bilgewater great again.
Bilgewater great again. We'll see. One sec, sorry. I don't even have my alerts open. 1 second. Oh, I am mama. Yeah, Legacies, thank you, sir, for the 20 months. I don't really know yet. I'm going to see here. The things that pertain to us, like, there's no reason to read all of this. This is nuts. What I want to know is we're only going to play mid support this season, so, like, where's mid? Mid laners uniquely progress their role quest through dealing damage to champions in addition to other events. For rewards, mid laners receive a free upgrade to their boots and periodically let themselves get an empowered recall. The boot upgrade is based on the items introduced for feats of strength, but they've been heavily reworked and are significantly more powerful. Gold and experience from minions reduced by 25% outside of mid lane until level 3. Okay, that's fine. 1,350 points per quest. Ranged champions gain 1.5% of damage dealt to champs as their quest progresses. Melee gets 3. 1 per minion kill, 2 in mid lane. Oh. 30 per epic monster takedown. 25 per turret, 50 in the mid lane. 20 per turret plate. 25 per champion takedown. Starting at 105, 1 per 3 seconds passively. Increases to 8 per 5 in and around mid lane. Yeah, okay, sure. Tier 2 boots upgraded to their corresponding role in Tier 3. If you do not have Tier 2 boots in your inventory upon quest completion, they will be upgraded on purchase. Okay, I understand. Every 5 minutes gain an empowered recall. Only 1? Every 5 minutes get 1 empowered recall? I guess that's good, though. Takedown reduces it by 1 minute? Sure.
Work to do. Get on it.
I would rather commit crimes than watch Twitch cringe lord ads. Subbed.
Okay. Yo, Game, thank you, bro. Yeah, it's been pretty bad on Twitch. I'm watching my own VODs, and I get ads for my own VODs. How bad is that? Thank you, sir. Well, we're going to be looking over this stuff, and then we'll be playing. I think right now the rank queue is still down. So I'm just going to read this. Ionian Boots of Lucidity, 20 haste, 45 ms, 20 summoner spell haste, empowering or protecting allies with abilities, dealing damage to enemy champions with abilities, or casting a summoner spell grants 10% move speed. Ah! Wait, movement speed, is that like a base movement speed increase? Is the base is 45, no? Empowering or protecting an ally, dealing damage to champions. 10% move speed for 4 seconds. That's fucking broken. That's really broken. That's so cheesy. Swift March. Upgrades from Boots of Swiftness, 65. Fleet-footed. Reduce the effectiveness of slows by 40%. Noxian Fervor. Gain 5% of your movement speed as adaptive force. It's pretty good for DF, actually, for clearing. I wish it would show you the stats of boots. I have to open the wiki to see that, actually. Let's just do that now. Boots. Swifties. So Swifties give you 60 move speed, so you're getting 5 free movement speed with this. You get 15% slow decrease. Like, that's fucked. 40% is fucked. These are good. Gunmetal Greaves. Okay, lifesteal on boots, holy shit. Noxian Persistence, 15-second cooldown after taking magical damage from a champion. Gain a 10 to 120 leveling, plus 10% health magic shield for 5 seconds. Fair. This is like a boatload of pen. Okay. 8% pen on boots. Wow. Armored Advance. Reduces incoming damage by attacks by 10%. Holy shit. After taking physical damage from a champion, you gain a shield like you did before. Okay. Which is this? That's what we knew. That this came from Feats of Strength, and that's what they said this would be. Okay, sure. So boots are going to be great. In terms of how you get them for champs that I play, I don't know if that's going to be relevant. Like TF, you can poke people. GP, you're always poking people. Fuck, even Graves with these boots could be pretty fun. And I don't want to say that I want to play Graves mid, but like, I may play him. I don't know. For the sake of climbing, he's not good in the mid lane. Like, he's objectively bad for climbing in the mid lane, but it is what it is. He's objectively bad. Like, he's just a bad champion for mid lane. Then again, we do have better items that are currently out. I would even wager Stormrazor could be really good for Graves. I'd wager that that would be the case. Possibly. Epic objective turning, don't care. Grubs, don't care. We're not really a jungler. Rift Herald, alright. Tons of changes, but not that big of a deal. Otacon is gone. He's done. Baron Nashor, tons of changes, just buffs, stats. The Phalites are supposed to be...
A sight for scurvied eyes.
Hello there, Captain Tobbs. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you.
Fun fact, whenever I have to fix my grandma's Wi-Fi, I always use your videos to troubleshoot whether the connection has come back online.
Really?
It has become a ritual for me.
That's interesting. Hey, Zermos, thank you, buddy, for the $5. That is a... I've never heard of that, but that is interesting. Hey, thank you, man. That's awesome. You know what? When you have to test anything, you do sometimes do very strange things. Thank you, man. Listen, grannies need all the help they can get with internet. Grannies and grandpas.
Do you reckon the old mage Tobias Fate might seep through the cracks?
Thank you.
Considering you're gonna be taking the climb more seriously?
That doesn't mean I'm gonna wish death on everyone, even though I've never done that, but... No, I don't think so. You have to kind of understand why you're playing League and what you're getting yourself into. I don't think so. Phalites. Phalites are supposed to be like AoE ward spotters, I think it was. It will reveal a nearby portion of the map. Okay. Phalite locations, we know those. We've seen a video of them. Home guards. Home guards no longer has a duration. Home guards are now removed upon reaching the endpoint, entering combat, or entering the jungle. Okay. Crystalline overgrowth. New mechanic to turrets. Alright, it's just plates. Demolish probably got nerfed. Minions start 30 seconds faster. Oh, is it demolish for everyone? Is that what that is? Everyone gets demolish? That's cool. Cassiopeia got buffed. Let's take a look at what changes we got. Did we get any changes? Okay, so GP's passive no longer scales with crit. It's basically just the same with no crit. All right. Kegs got weaker. Timer no longer reduces to 0.25 seconds at level 19. Good. Stupid. That's a whole different thing to learn. No longer deals 5% more damage on crit strike. That's an overall nerf, but, like, you still get crit as a first item, which is, like, infinitely better. MF, we don't care. Trinamere, we don't care. We don't care. We don't care. Chiquito oatmeal. Graves got nerfed by 10%. How the fuck? Graves got nerfed crit damage-wise by 10%. Total damage on crit is down by like 3%, 2%, okay? The crit damage was dropped by 10% bonus. The damage itself was like 3 to 4, okay. Okay, these items are very important here. So these are the things that matter.
Dump on Tarzan's up after permaban in his bum lumfow.
Well, that champ is, if picked properly, that champ is oppressive, but that's every champ picked properly. Removed life drain, added omnivamp. Omnivamp's good. Omnivamp is much better. It's a much better item, or not item. Sorry, it's a much better stat from like having typical lifesteal, because Omnivamp is abilities and damage, so you get both. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You can throw a red card into a wave and just heal. Okay, new items. Most AP fighters have incentives in their kit to auto-attack. Dusk and Dawn. Sheen, Blasting Wand, Kindle Gem, and Dagger. Your next attack deals 100% base AD plus 10% bonus magic damage on hit and applies on-hit effects in additional time. Fiend Hunter Bolts.
This
Zeal and Scout
even
Slingshot.
If it's bad for GP, I will use it to proc the passive with Q.
Let me mute these for now, so I can just think this through. I'll read it. Let me read these through. I haven't seen any of them. It applies on hit and applies 10% bonus magic damage on hit and applies on hit effects and additional time. Scout Slingshot, 850. Attack speed, crit, and movement speed. Do you know what this is? This is a fucking ADTF item. This is an ADTF item. Whoa! That's an ADTF item. This is crit, on hit, movement speed, haste for the ultimate. And you gain damage for 8 seconds after you auto. Or sorry, after you ult. If an attack would already critically strike, it deals normal crit damage and also deals 10% bonus true damage. This is good. That's a great ADTF item. I'd wager that's like a good first item for ADTF if you just want to snowball. Doesn't do damage outside of the ulti, but you know, agency is more important than damage sometimes. Endless Hunger. Caulfield's Pickaxe. 60 AD, 20% Tenacity, 5 Omnivamp, Famine. 5 to 10% bonus AD ability haste. When a champion that you damage within 3 seconds dies, gain 50% Omnivamp. Nah, not really good, no. Bastion Breaker. Brutalizer and Dirk. 22 lethal, 15 haste, 55 AD. Shaped Charge. Deal ability damage to a champion or epic monster. A bonus of 30 to 150% lethality true damage. Dealing ability damage to a champion or epic monster deals an additional 30 to 150% lethality true damage. It's fucking broken. Sabotage. Taking down a champion within 3 seconds of a damaging them grants Sabotage for 90 seconds. When you have Sabotage, your next attack against an epic monster or turret deals an additional 300 plus 2500 lethality true damage over 3 seconds. I mean, this is a pretty good split push item. That's essentially what it would be. You just kill someone and then take towers. Actualizer. 90 AP, 300 mana, haste, mana made real, 60-second cooldown. For 8 seconds, your mana is empowered. While empowered, your spells cost 100% more mana. You gain 15 plus 005% bonus mana, increased ability damage, healing, and shielding, and your basic abilities grant progress 30% faster. Huh? Weird. So your abilities cost twice as much, but they're all empowered. Hex Optics. Noon Quiver Longsword. 50 AD crit chance, deal up to 10% increased damage with attacks based on how far away the enemy is. I was kind of useless. It's a Kate item. When a champion that you damage within 3 seconds dies, you get 100% additional attack range. Okay. Okay. I don't know if this would be good for TF. Based on how far you are away from the enemy. TF has no range. The TF is a low-range auto-attacker. Could be decent, though. Who knows? I haven't tried it. Cloth Armor. Okay. Slowing or immobilizing an enemy champion grants Fanfare. Fanfare grants 20 movement speed. While you have Fanfare, nearby allies, including yourself, gain... Bandle Pipes is good for TF support. This is good for TF support. Protoplasm Harness. Health, ability haste, taking damage that would reduce your health below 30% causes you to gain 200 maximum health for 5 seconds. Then heal for 2 to 400 level scaling, blah, blah, blah. Health over the duration. While regenerating health, you gain 15% size, 10% movement speed, and 25% tenacity. Whispering Circlet. Diadem of Songs. This is a enchanter item. Is this Tear of the Goddess? Oh, it's a Tear of the Goddess item. These we'll never use these. We're just not enchanters. Hextech Gunblade. Shock the target enemy champion, dealing blank blank, 30% ability power, magic damage, and slowing them. Okay, so it's just Gunblade. Omnivamp, yeah, pretty annoying. Stormrazor. What a weird item. Your energized attack applies 100 bonus magic damage and grants 45% movement speed for 1.5 seconds. Alright, I mean, okay. Aegis, removed from the game. Horizon Focus. AP is going down substantially. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Dealing ability damage to a champion at 600 range or more units from the cast position reveals them for 6 seconds, dealing... Okay. 10% increased damage. Yeah, but this, focus. When Hypershot is triggered, reveal all enemy champions with 1400 range of them. What the fuck? That's the map. Sundered Sky? Don't really care. Luden's Echo is back. No shit. Luden's Companion was a bit of a weird name. Reverted to the staff. It's no longer a gun. Echoes of Helia don't care. ER. I mean, ER is your GP item. The mana is gone from this. After using an ability, your next attack deals 125% base AD. Yeah, same thing, okay. Umbral Glaive, I think, got buffed. It's more of like a mid-ish tier item now instead of being like a low-tier shit purchase. This thing was like cheap. 2,500 gold now? 28? After being unseen by enemies for 1 second, your next attack against a champion deals... Okay. When you are near enemy stealth wards or traps, reveal them for 8 seconds. While revealed, your attacks deal 3 melee, 2 range. Redemption don't care, Zeeks don't care. Tier. Mana increase, mortal. This cheaper being interesting. This now is like percent health, yeah. 5% pen drop, but like percent health. Yuntal wind arrows or wild arrows. IE. Crit strike damage. 10% gone? Whoa. It went up by 10 AD, but it lost 10% crit damage. Oh my god. This is supposed to be good for Graves. If you play Pen, maybe, because it scales off of lethal. Well, they did change crit. Yeah, it's up by 25% now. I mean, the changes so far... What is this, Aram? Okay, we don't care. Petricite Nautilus. Alright. Well, I'm gonna do a custom. Bum, bum, bum. Sorry, not custom. Practice mode. Not a custom. Feedlord, thank you, sir. Well, crit chance, crit damage should have always been 200. Chrissy, hello, ma'am. I'm good. We hope you're all well. We hope everybody is well here and having a good Thursday. It's a fucking cold one for me. All right. Quest selection lock headline.
Minions have spawned.
Essay? Essay? I gotta rework all this shit. %30 ultimate ability haste is so strange. Or like an 80 item. The bagpipes being 2k. Oh my god, TF is feasting. TF support is fucking feasting. Dealing ability damage to a champion or epic monster deals an additional true damage. What the fuck were we buying last season? I've already forgot. I think we went shield bow, but we're already at 100%, so we don't go that anymore. You need to buy like a pen item. Realistically, you have to. Technically, let's see here. No. I mean, realistically, Bastion Breaker. You can't really go Zeal items anymore. Not that you'd really want to. You could go a pen item, technically. Yeah, Bastion Breaker's a pen item. What about Brutalizer? I mean, dealing... That's true damage on a fucking ability. And it's just straight up more damage, period. This is a slow. Either get a slow or get true damage, tower damage, and better stats. It's kind of a no-brainer. I never use this. Where's the dummy? Dummy thick. What's the scaling on this? Oh, it scales with penetration. So it's not really that good for GP, considering it scales with pen. It's meant to be used with other pen items with a 150% scaling. It's technically not that good, but it makes sense. It makes sense, but I don't know if it'd be relevant. I mean, all of these would be fine. Technically, all of these would be fine. Like, I'd even wager Edge of Night, bro. Edge of Night could be completely relevant. Yomu's Ghostblade having flat move speed is fucking cracked. That's a good change. You could do that. Technically, any of these things work. It's a flex spot. You would never buy Bastion Breaker, I think, early. What's the point? I would probably just go like fucking Edge of Night and just not get like shit on. Or like DD or something. It's a flex spot. Well, even with Collector, it's still kind of shit. I don't know, with Collector, it didn't seem very good. The damage is like negligible. Where's the true damage, though? 78 true damage every 20 seconds. It's 32 flat pen. It's negligible, bro. It's pretty bad. At least for the sake of Q, though. Because your passive is still considered an ability, though, no? Probably better on the barrels, maybe? Okay, can we... How do I remove this? Wait, what? Why can't I spawn it? Fuck. Where's the minion toggle? How do I stop the minions from spawning? Fuck off, minions. Alexander, thank you, man, for the year. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. It's a 20-second cooldown, so you only get one bout of 63 true damage? One bout of 63. That's kind of fucking shit. This is like a split push item, to be honest. Or like I won a team fight, let me go hit an objective. Well, technically it's a 90-second fucking buff, which is really good. Yeah, I was gonna say it's really, really good. This is a split push item for sure. We know that much. I mean, there's a lot of things to look at here because I have to make builds for like 4 characters. Technically, 4 characters times 2. APAD, 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 APAD. It's predominantly 3 champs though. Oh, okay. Graves, I think I'm just gonna play full-blown AP, but like, that's a 20-second cooldown for on-hit true damage. Well, I think for the sake of GP, I mean, you're just going to go back to Essence, you're just going to get Collector, you're going to get IE, you're going to get fucking Lord Dominic's, you're going to have Boots, and then probably, I mean, Bastion Breaker isn't bad. It isn't bad, otherwise you'd just probably go some sort of, like, flex item. DD, Maw, Serpent's Fang, GA, it's a flex spot. PD's irrelevant now. It gives you too much crit. You're already max crit. Yeah. This is basically core. There's no reason to not buy this, and then you can get whatever you want. Bastion. Well, it's implying you even get a kill with Graves. You have to kill them within 3 seconds. Which Graves takes about 13 seconds to kill anything. You can, but there's no point. Well, yeah, you can, but there's no point. You could still do it. You could still play Triforce. Realistically, you can 100% still play Tri. Which, you know, I kind of like Triforce. I'm not opposed to Triforce. I like both. I wouldn't say it's troll. I wouldn't say so. Depends. Essence gives you crit chance and mana refund. Well, AP items. Where are the AP items? Well, Triforce gives you good brawling stats. It gives you good functionality. Damage isn't everything. It gives you form. It lets you play the game with, like, decent agency stats. Health, attack speed, movement speed. It's all good. It's not like a one-dimensional buy like ER is, but ER is very good. Flex item can be anything. It doesn't matter. It can be literally anything. You can flex item a fucking, like, Zonia's. It just doesn't matter. For 8 seconds? No. What's a good new AP item? Like, actually relevant? This is dog shit. Well, I'm gonna use bagpipes on TF support. That shit is good. Dusk and Dawn. What is the dog shit one? What are you talking about? Actualizer? Which? Dusk vs. Dawn? After using an ability, your next attack deals 143 on hit. That's good. That's a Sheen proc. It's not dog shit. It's just I don't know who I'd use it on. Well, TF. After using an ability, your next attack deals 143 bonus magic damage. It scales with 10% AP. It's an on-hit. It's very good for Kale. For TF, I don't know. The way you play TF just isn't typical. Twisted Fate is a burst champ where you don't want to be autoing. The auto power that you get usually comes in with W. But it's a spell blade. Wait, what? After using an ability, your next attack deals, or within 10 seconds, gains 50% attack speed. Wait, what? What? Hang on. Why do I feel like this is shit? Why do I feel like Lichbane is shit? Like, Dusk and Dawn seems way better than Lichbane. For 200 more gold, this is like a completely better statted item. Oh, well, okay, no, not true. Not true. Not true. That is not true. That is not true. Lichbane has a 30% increase scaling. That is just not true. That's simply not true. They're both good, though. 20 haste is really convincing. 4% move speed, though, is fucked. This is good. I mean, Dusk and Dawn is good. I'm gonna have to build an AP build for TF because I'm playing TF this season, but... Yo. We looked at TF a little bit. Fireblade? What's Fireblade? Fireblade? Lichbane? This you can't build on TF if you build this. Rageblade. Oh, Rageblade. That would be good. Technically, actually, yes. Yeah, that'd be a weird AP on-hit TF build. I could see that. The issue with TF, though, after using an ability, your next attack deals 135 bonus damage on hit and applies on-hit effects and an additional time. That's good. That is cringe. Wait, so how does that work? Wait, that's so cheesy. Yeah. You get, what, 4 times the on-hit effects? Is that really what that is? 4 times the on-hit? Twice the on-hit? Your on-hit applies on-hit effects an additional time. And then Rageblade naturally gives you it twice. So you're getting 4 attacks. Yeah. That's kind of a... That almost feels like an exploit. It feels like Leandri's Blackfire Torch, where you just get 2 times the burn, even though it's not that good. Like, this could be good for on-hit TF. Yeah, for sure. And then you'd still go Crack. And you'd go Terminus. That's dirty. And then you'd play the new crit build. Sorry, the new crit item that gives you ability haste. Where's the fucking ability haste item? That's kind of goofy. Actually, that's kind of goofy. I think it was... Where was it? It was the blades, the little... No, not the blades, the fucking bolts. Where's the bolts? What the fuck was the bolt? Attack speed? This would be a very diseased TF item. Like, set. This is dirty. This is fucking dirty. This is pretty dirty. I'm not gonna cope. I want to try that for a sec. So what would you be replacing? Percent health? Well, I have to cook up builds anyways, so we're going to be here for a while. Yeah. I think I'd still go Fleet Footwork, honestly. But I think when I play ADTF, I'm just going to go Ignite. And play very cagey. Pretty much, I used to love Ghost. Depending on how cagey you can play, Ignite is pretty abusive. If you play very well. Let's see here. What the fuck are you recommending me? What is this shit?
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Fuck, even Gnasher's Tooth exists. There's a lot of weird shit you could do in this season, come to think of it. Bro, where are the items? It won't let me click crit. What? True, casting ability would do it, yeah. I mean, it's abusable because it's a Spellblade. That's the problem. It's essentially a Lichbane, but it's an on-hit Lichbane that procs attacks after they're gone. So, like, Kog'Maw, Kayle, TF, fucking... maybe not Akshan, but, like, yeah. It's just a spell. It's a Spellblade. Bane. Any on-hit champ is going to be good with that, for sure. Fiend Hunter Bolts is a really good... As much as I like the idea of Fiend Hunter Bolts, you become really weak for buying this first item, but it will give you... This item gives you the agency of APTF in the form of AD without the wave clear. Echo could be good. I like Fleet, fuck that. Hexblade's not good. It's not good for TF, no. This is an item that's good for champs that have built-in damage. TF has built-in E damage, but like it's not that egregious. This is not good. No, this is too tanky. Hex Optics. Deal up to 10% increased damage with attacks based on how far away you are. No, we saw this. This is irrelevant. TF has no attack range. Oh, you know, this is kind of... No, fuck this. Rapid fire. I was gonna say, this is probably just better. You're still gated by fucking RFC, bro. There's like a... It's the Twisted Fate tax. This could be good for ADC TF. If you played ADC TF and had range, because you get a free 7th item, like slot, you don't get a free item, but getting a rapid fire cannon without it kind of like infecting your actual build is really powerful. Because you have to go boots, and you technically have to go RFC for like the ultimate agency if you want to be relevant in most games. TF bot could be good. Chow Kai, thank you, man. Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, TF is a RFC tax champ, yeah, for sure. Well, you could do both. TF could go AP, he can go on hit, and he can go support. Which I'm going to be playing all three. Dusk is a shit item. Dusk on who? Graves? This item is... Oh, Dusk and Dawn or Duskblade? Oh, sorry, not Dusk. Duskblade doesn't exist anymore, does it? No. Fuck it, I thought you were talking about the energized one. The big red shank. Not Duskblade, that's gone. If I had to play on-hit TF, it's Cyclo Sword, yeah. I mean, the best item was Kraken Slayer. Technically, you can play on-hit TF, but you would max... If you maxed Q, unironically, for, like, agency, it could work. There used to be a meta where people would max AP abilities on TF first, and even your Q actually has an 80 ratio now, which is surprising. But ADTF slash or like on-hit TF's biggest problem was that you had no agency through ability usage. And the only way to obtain agency was through Q-maxing, so you'd play an on-hit build where most of your damage is predominantly hitting people with autos, but you had to Q waves, so your combat prowess was, like, lower, but your agency was higher, so you could play the game better. It's a bit of a weird predicament to be in, because, like, if you take Dusk and Dawn, it's almost warranting a Q-max, because you get 70% AP. There's no AD in this item. It's very good, but there's no AD. And in a real game against real players, it's a little bit hard to manage sometimes, depending on how you play TF and how you pick him. Like, Q-max straight up just might give you more value. And then going, like, E and then W or something like that. Just depends. I don't know yet. Yeah, Dusk and Dawn is good wave clear, but you have to go Q-max. Which is not... Oh, that's kind of bad, though. Because you're not building mana, and I would still play Mana Flow Band. I'm playing Mana Flow Band on every champ, I don't really care, but... Gunblade? This is not... I don't know if I'd want this. There's a bunch of interesting concepts here. With at least TF. GP's going to be pretty one-dimensional, I think. He usually is. Gunblade isn't good. It doesn't give you any stats you care about. It's like chunky damage with an on-hit, but you need attack speed. Bork is... Well, Bork is good if they've got tanks. You have to go % health. This is not an item... This is an optional item. This isn't a good item to buy every game. It's not like Kraken Slayer that always has value. Based on missing health. And you get a shit ton of on-hit damage, period. Every third deals 160, which is good. Well, it depends. Your job as TF isn't necessarily killing tanks, remember. If they have one tank and you buy a Bork, you're wasting money. If you can kill 4 people and avoid the tank, what's the point of getting a Bork that's 3,000 gold? When I can get something straight up just better. If I had to sell this stuff and go Bork... Well, Rapid Fire technically isn't good against... Well, it's okay against tanks. It's okay against bruisers. Well, technically, it's really good against them, but, like, it doesn't actively do damage outside of stun them. If you had to swap something... You'd probably have to crunch numbers. Terminus is good. Well, Terminus gives you Armor Pen and Magic Pen. It's pretty good. The only reason these builds work, the on-hit builds, is because they do all types of damage. You're dealing AP, AD, sometimes true damage. Right? Like, having penetration is almost mandatory. Yeah, but there's so much of it, though. That's the thing. There's so much actually doing more. You know, you'd probably just do that. Maybe. I mean, it's a bit of an ick, because you don't get RFC, you play like a completely different champion, but like this is objectively probably the most damaging thing you could do. As an on-hit build, it's bonus AD, Armor Pen, Magic Pen, % health, like 4 times the on-hits, like being proc twice. Or 2 times being proc twice. Like, that's pretty damn good. It's pretty good. Wait, where is the remove health? Are we trying to add health to the target dummy? Is this to a target dummy? Oh. Oh. Okay, so let's just say this is like your average fucked up tank. Oh, we have to do this again. $240 armor and MR on 6,000 health. Is that real? That's fucking powerful. That's pretty goddamn strong. That is crazy. That's fucking like 240 resist on both ends. But this is like hyper late game. Yikes. Imagine this on a squishy. I mean, you just murder people. Well, your W is going to hurt. You have a bit of stats with it. All of these abilities, technically TF is more of like a weird hybrid champ because you've always had, at least with the updates, AD and AP ratios, so it's not bad. Let me go create some pages. I need to go make some pages. Well, you can play ADTF if you can get away with matchups. That's it. That's the number one thing. Can you get away with a matchup? Would you queue mid support? I'm queuing ADC TF, just queue mid ADC. Okay, we have to go redo pages here. So we have to go to... Let me turn the alerts back on for now. Erdl, thank you, man, for the 13, by the way. Sorry I missed you. And Frogger, did I get you? 20 months, thank you. Did you think it was worth it? Well, it was a long time, bro. It was a long time. My body is broken, but we are here. Yeah, the new ranked stuff is still down. Wait, ranked is tomorrow? Wait, ranked isn't even today. Why am I online? Ranked is tomorrow? I thought it was today. Flash on the spot, I dare you. Well, we're out of game now, sir. Well, you might be playing ranked on in your own like region. This is North America. We don't even have ranked. Is it on for North America? Do I have to restart? It's today for an A. When is it supposed to be? A couple of hours? Okay, well, you know what? This gives me time to create my pages, because we are doing a legitimate climb. We are going to legitimately climb. Yes, we are. We're going to get greasy. We're going to get toxic. We're going to tell people to genetically enhance their skills. No, we're not doing that. We don't care about Pike. Okay. Technically, this is all I want to play. Technically, this is all I want to play. Yeah, why am I... If there's no ranked, why am I online right now? The point was to get on and play ranked. The test your build. That should be pretty good, to be honest. We don't know yet. I haven't play tested anything, but, like, we're going to see. Okay, so we have to create GP pages, TF pages, and Graves pages. I like that this is still in the game because it is insanely useful. I'm not playing Alawi. That champ is too boring. Sperm. Sperm TF. Alawi doesn't suck. She's not that bad. Even with the changes, she's kind of okay. Okay, so GP, I'm probably going to...
How's the patch notes? I haven't read them. Are your champs cooked?
No, they're good so far. Everything looks pretty okay to me. Everything so far seems a-okay. How do you know which one's for Aram? Like, why the fuck do we still have two of them? I wonder how much bullshit I can get away with this page without it just being so bloated, to be honest. We need wards. Wards. It's gonna be a little bit bloated. Technically refills, actually. Bead. I'm building the beads. If you think I'm trolling with bead building, that's the exact opposite. Like, I'm legitimately building beads. I'm legitimately building beads. Like, I'm going to climb with beads. In every rank. Like, I'm taking them, I'm building them every game. Like, maybe not every slot as a bead, but they're going to be there. Are ADCs broken now or weaker after all the changes? Okay, here's the thing. Well, technically ADCs get their quest early, right? Like the gold or whatever, which is good, but all of the role quests just depend on when you get that done. All of the super late game stuff, like level 20 top lane, fucking 7 items ADC, that's really going to be super, super late in the game, so you may not even see it. So these are all going to be flex items. Every relevant flex item that I can think of should go here. And even Hubris would be fine, but I don't really care for Hubris.
Are there new items that are decent on GP?
Is there? We looked at some of them. I genuinely don't think I saw anything so insanely cracked, so insanely broken and new, to be honest. Hang on. One sec. We're missing... No, Maw's here, Shield Bow is here. I think that's just it. Shield Bow can be good. Shield Bow... Shield Bow with a DD against a full AD comp with Assassins can be very strong. And you still get crit. It can still be relevant. You could still do it, it's just... It depends on the game. Nuclear, thank you, man. Jungle is now dead. I don't really know, man. I'm not really a jungler. I don't think any role is dead, per se, but, like, some of them may have gotten weaker. Are we missing any AD items for GP? Zeal items are irrelevant now. Actually irrelevant on GP. Oh, Guardian. Yeah, Guardian Angel. Endless Hunger? Not really. No. Tenacity? Why would you ever need tenacity on GP? Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you, sir. What are your thoughts on Twisted Tree Line? And do you think it was, if it was brought back in some capacity, would it be good for the game? Do you work for Riot Games? Are you somebody at Riot? Are you trying to gather information for Riot? I'm just asking. That sounds like a very Riot Games question. You sound like you work for Riot.
Best of luck, Tobias.
Thick Fillet, thank you, sir. I would say this. I think for Twisted Tree Line, I used to play Twisted Tree Line. I even got banned for playing Twisted Tree Line because I used it to level my accounts and they thought I botted. I think it 100% could be brought back. I think it can be themed suitably to be what it was with, like, Dreadmaw and everything. Not Dreadmaw, sorry, that's Warhammer. Vilemaw. I think it could be different enough but still fun, like Aram is. 100%. I think it's just a matter of how serious do you want to make it? Realistically. Right? Because Aram now with, like, the Mayhem mode, I think is... I don't know numbers, but, like, I'm assuming it's more popular than base Aram. Not that you'd want that for Twisted Tree Line, but, like, you know, how deep do you want that to go? Do you want people to sit there and be like, we need a ranking system, or do we just want to play it for fun? Because I think it'd be great. I miss Twisted Tree Line. I miss Crystal Scar and all that stuff. Like, with the Capture the Point games and things. Like, those were fun. Mayhem is cool, but, I mean, Mayhem wouldn't really suit Twisted Tree Line. It's not insane enough. It's more of like a smaller Summoner's Rift. I think it'd be great, though, honestly. You know, it'd be... Well, you know what? What if you did give Twisted Tree Line a leaderboard? What if you gave it a ranking system to get people involved who are, like, more of the competitive type? And then people could play their own 3v3 game mode, but, like, in their own environment. That could be a thing. That could be cool. Because not everyone wants to play Summoner's Rift, right? Like, not everyone wants to just sit down and do 5v5s. People love Aram. You know? I'm sure people would give 3v3s a complete shot. It would be a completely different meta, completely different comps. You know, again, it may be its own little ecosystem, if anything. Arena used to have leaderboards. Triforce? You could put Triforce here. I am running an advocacy campaign. Thank you so much. You're good, buddy. No worries. Well, if you do end up working for Riot, I think it'd be good. I think there could be enough intrigue as its own unique thing that isn't anywhere in League. You know, typically it's 5 versus 5, not 3 versus 3. If it is unique enough and fun enough to the point where it feels special in its own way, and very much, I'm not playing Summoner's Rift, I'm playing Twisted Tree Line, that could be fun. Yeah, for sure, 100%. Can you import the item pages? How do you do that? You mean export? ARAM ranked was more toxic. Well, that's because people can't accept that they're going to get random shit that they have to play. Imagine getting mad at, like, the system rolling a dice for you. You fucking scum! You gave me Irelia! They're all fucking ranged! They play 18 feet away! I can't play the fucking game! And it's like... I had no say in that. Why are you mad? Like, you're mad at the robots for giving you a champ? Like, that's life, bro. That's called ARAM. Is it export? Export to file? Is it supposed to be a JSON file? Copy. Well, here... Well, there you go. Is that it? Did you get it? Copy paste it. What a weird system. I mean, technically this is it. I don't think I'd really adjust anything here, logically. Logically thinking, I don't think anything matters. If you want to go the AP route and bring in AP items, you could do that. What would you even bring in that's AP, though? What is that title? I didn't realize April Fool's was early this year. Fuck you. Fuck you. Calm down. Zonia's. Is there even a point where Zonia's would ever be relevant over something like any... I don't know. I mean, sure. Sure. Malignance? I don't think I'd want to go Malignance, honestly. Losing, like, Collector and shit early? No. I wouldn't even... I would never build Zonia's. Genuinely, I'd never build it. If I wanted to live... I mean, even... Could Sterex be built? This is good. Yeah, I could throw Sterex in. Just depends on the game, though, but, like, I don't think... Sterex here... I mean, DD is just the best item in the game. DD is, like, the most egregious piece of shit OP item for AD champs ever. We haven't played Witcher yet. If they play for KDA, if you're playing for KDA, build Zonias and base. I don't think I've ever done that. Yeah. Well, I think this is basically it. I don't know if I would do anything else here in particular. Honestly, I can't see any value in any other item. Like, even with the new items, what do they give you?
You dare slack on my ship?
Hello.
Just nothing. Newak, thank you, sir, for the year. 10 streams in a row. Oh my god, get a life. Get a life. What a nerd. Thank you. Hey, we've been here. I stream on both streams, actually.
Avery?
You can't use Navori anymore. Well, we went to practice mode and we tried a bunch of stuff, and that's kind of why I'm thinking about this now. This is just like the post setup for that. What I want to do is make a fucking support TF page. That's what I really want to do. Okay, so this is fine.
Hello,
So-
Captain. How's the new changes looking? Also, did you saw the dev video?
I have not done that yet, no. They're interesting so far. We will check that out. This is so good. I don't think you understand how good Bandle pipes are on TF support. This is
Missed
nuts.
me, Captain. Hope you're all good, boss man. Played Graves ADC and it went really well. Hope you get the same luck, my guy. Much love.
Jimbo, thank you, sir. It'll depend on the game. I don't think I really want to play Graves ADC, to be honest. But maybe we'll see. Well, there is a ranged penalty to Bandle pipes, but you're TF, and you've got, like, the most bullshit spammed nonsense on repeat. I don't think it's that bad. Well, okay, this is only attack speed, really. I thought it gave my teammates movement speed. Really? One sec. Mobies are gone. Well, you'd still go Shirelias. Like, that's what I'm saying. You'd go you'd go both. You go both. These are so cheap. These are so cheap. This is so cheap. Like, your first item is rapid fire, and then everything else afterwards is just demonic. All right, there's your TF support build. Pretty much. Oh, it's 6 items. No, it's 5. It's 5. No, it's 6. Okay. Horizon? No. This is like criminal activity, but it's good. This is good. Let's put everything down here. Be a menace to society. Maybe not Bandle pipes. It seemed good when I read it, but maybe not. You know, technically Force of Nature Deadmans are also insanely good, to be fair. This is just support Deadmans. I mean, all of this is relevant, though, to be fair. Technically, okay, technically support Twisted Fate is a 1-item champion. There couldn't be any other role / character in the game that could be so one-dimensional with a single item and be as relevant as he was the second you buy it to the second the game ends, regardless of what else you buy. TF support is so one-dimensional that you can win a game with strictly 1 item. And good movement speed. Well, good movement, I should say. Rylai's is good, though. Rylai's is very good on TF. Support TF, I mean. Zeke's Convergence gives ultimate haste. I should have looked at the support items. Well, that is not in the tool tip. I don't think that matters. Support TF isn't necessarily about the ultimate, but you can still make it good with the ultimate. Yo, good afternoon, folks. Stormrazor's in base game. Let me just create this. It's realistically it. Let's try the music. I mean, this is basically it, no? Why is this even here? You don't even need this here. Get the shit out of here. This is like core, optional. It's a very strange thing to say. That is very strange. Let's just say the British viewers would be very low on the list. They'd be on the second tier list below the first one. Okay, so what else do we have to do here? I think that's basically support TF. I can't think of anything else that matters. I thought Bandle Pipes mentally were good. They're not that good. The idea of slowing and immobilizing instantly set off, like, the neurons in my head. It gives you 20 movement speed. Nearby allies, including yourself, gain attack speed. See, that doesn't matter. Attack speed? That's kind of a shit thing for support TF. It's not that good. Yeah, I was gonna say, that's actually not good. Well, it's good. It works on TF. That's the reason I was thinking of it. Ardent doesn't work on TF. This is a TF item. Technically, immobilizing or slowing your W is just like your whole kit. This could be good in some cases. This could be good for revealing things. Could be. I think I would say this is basically support TF. I don't think I could cook anything else. And at this point, it's burning, so... Flicker Blades is useless. No, that's not good. If your AD carry is strong... If your ADC or any champs on your team need attack speed, so, like, if you play TF and you have, like, a strong ADC, and maybe, like, a auto-attacking jungler, this is good. This is really good. Any sort of, like, blobbed-up attack speed characters would be relevant with Bandle Pipes. Rocket Belt's useless now. Because technically you play support in lieu of what your team is playing. That's the idea. So whenever you pick a champion, go bot lane, you're in the service of a team. Yeah, well, the thing is, though, you don't necessarily need Bandle Pipes to buff your ADC. Sometimes you might just want more move speed to make your team play better, because you can give them more. Realistically, right? Like, Bandle Pipes will buff characters that can use attack speed, but sometimes that doesn't outweigh having more move speed and being tanky. That's a very optional item. I think it's relevant, but it is optional. I'd wager just getting tanky on TF support. Like, Deadman's with a fucking Force of Nature is so good for TF support. Like, you just don't get one-tapped and you can frontline. I think this is it. I don't think I'm missing anything in particular, to be honest. Protoplasm. This I didn't see. What is this? Taking damage that would reduce your health below 30% causes you to gain maximum... Oh, I did see this. This is trash. Nah, this is not useful. You gain maximum health. Considering you'd be getting Deadman's and Force of Nature, I don't think it'd be bad. It's more of like a bait distraction item. It's very... sounds good on Singed, yeah. See, Ionian Boots are good. Having that reduced cooldown's great, but Swifties is so much better agency. Like, you're not wrong. You aren't wrong. Flash on TF is, like, busted as shit, but so is Rapid Fire, and Rapid Fire is kind of like a pseudo-flash, because it covers the same distance as flashing. I will leave this here as maybe an alternative. I don't think I'd ever see myself, to be honest, going Ionian Boots, though, honestly. You'd play into it with, like, the rune that gives you more haste, but Swifties are just so good for TF. They're so good. You just have to be faster than everyone, and you win. But it could be good. I'm gonna say that's done. Sure. So GP is done. Support TF is done. I never did a TF mid lane page. I have to do a Graves support page. This is the most demonic one of all. So here's the interesting thing. So how much on hit have we gained in the AP role? How much on hit? Oh my god, they changed it back. Ah! They did say they did that. They did say. Is there more on hit in this role at all? Is that a thing? Umbral could actually be fucking useful. Hyper Shot is good here. Cosmic is good here. I don't think you'd go anything else. Umbral did get changed. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, these two are core, at least. We know that. Heal Graves. I don't know. I don't know. A tier healing item? This thing? Whispering Circlet? It's useless. What is Diadem Song? No, this is useless. Gain heal and shield power? That's completely irrelevant. Yeah. It works for Graves W. Makes sense. It lets you heal with any champion. But you have to stack it, correct? Is it this thing? The Whispering Circlet? It doesn't show you the fucking upgraded version here for some reason. It doesn't show you anything. Whispering Circlet upgrade. Diadem of Song. When you or your ally grants heal and shield. Are you sure? When you or an ally you've healed or shielded in the last 3 seconds is in combat with champions, each second heal the lowest enemy nearby. That's pretty useless. I don't think that's good. And it's only when it's complete. Lazuli, I see you, buddy. Thank you. Not parasocially. Much love. Oh, there's nothing wrong with saying much love, you know, in a brotherly, sisterly way. The lowest ally. It's not a good item. It's trash. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's very good. I think this is fine for AP Graves support. Maybe going Morello's or like Chainsaw. Chainsaw's good too. Bandle Pipes. Slowing or immobilizing an enemy champion grants fanfare. Technically, that doesn't sound bad. Oni-chan. Oni-chan. Mochi. Mochi. What's up, lady? So cute. I think this is pretty good so far. The only thing I'm missing is APTF and ADTF, and then maybe APGP. Which I don't think I'll be playing APGP at all for now. Like, ADTF and APTF and Support TF are more viable as like an alternative. I think this is good. I'm just going to save this and call it. So let's create 2 more TF pages. Mid lane, Twisted Fate. So ADTF was an interesting one. ADTF was a very interesting build. It's not terrible. It's just strange. Today's not Clear Obscure. No. Today's League Day. Between Friday and Sunday, I promise on the deathbed of my last remaining 3 brain cells that we will do Clear Obscure. And not half the stream. Like, I want to just get on and say, fuck League, let's just do Clear Obscure. Like, literally Clear Obscure from, like, minute 1 to minute N. Yeah, we've been putting it off a little bit for the sake of League and trying to, like, end the season with something, but now that the season's over, different story. We don't need to put everything off. We could just play it whenever. Now that we know the season is on for another year, we have a year of variety without, like, it's time to play League. Season's out, we're good. PoE, no. 3 what? Ardent Diadem Graves. Ardent Diadem Graves? I don't know if that would be good. You can maybe make it work so people don't report you for not supporting them. Yeah. What were the other items I went? So Blade, Dusk, Rapid. Ranked is not up yet. Yeah, it's very strange. What's the other item we're gonna go on hit TF? Boots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing 1 item. What was it? Oh, Terminus. Right, Terminus. Fiend Hunter, I don't think is actually that good. You basically trade relevancy for ultimate cooldowns, so you just become a bot. You don't actually have, like, autonomy. You can't play the game as an individual. You are forced into a team. Like, this will give you autonomy. This will give you, like, free will to play the game at your own pace. This is at the whim of a team. So, probably not good. Like, Kraken Slayer first item lets you play and be a little bit destructive, especially with Ignite. I think I'm only going to play Ignite this season for TF mid. Not TP. Yeah. I think this is this it? What else are you missing? Oh, D-Shield. And technically Blade. Cull. Cull is pretty good. If you're not really winning lane, Cull is great. And winning lane on ADTF, Refill. Pink Ward is missing. Hex Optics? No, it's trash. In theory, it's trash. I haven't played it yet, but, like, thinking of how it functions, it's not good. TF doesn't have range. It's better with longer range characters. What are we missing? Maw? Isn't this 80 scaling? Just put it here for now.
Not gonna lie, the new Viego skin looks fucking badass.
Is there a new one? Oh. Revenant Rain Vigo. Revenant Rain? I mean, it looks all right. Yeah. You know, I think it's more fitting than what we got, because at least they committed to taking his shirt off. I actually think this looks good. Yeah, I think it looks fine. I'll show you guys. I think this looks like it could have been the base skin. You know what I mean? All right, one sec. It's a legendary, right? So it should be animated. It looks, I mean... Oh, it's a gacha.
I still fear them. Blades buried in my back.
What is this fucking... Is this, what's his name? Who dies in the beginning of fucking Elden Ring? This is Mikola? Or some shit getting assassinated, whatever the fuck his name was. I don't think it was Mikola, it was, America's son. Whatever his name is, he turns into a fish.
Blades buried in my back.
Godwin! Godwin. Godwin.
You trusted death to be my end.
It's very Elden Ring Dark Souls.
But death knows only one.
That is a sick transition for, like, the animated intro is fucking awesome. That's a pretty fucking fun transition, taking it from like an animation into actual gameplay. That's pretty fun. That's really cool. That shit will get people hyped.
I will turn your swords against you, one by one.
Damn. It's very Dark Souls, very Elden Ring. It is. It really is. Like, even the music reminds me of it. You think it feels more like Dante's Inferno? I'm getting Elden Ring vibes. I don't know. I'm getting Elden Ring vibes completely. To me, this feels like some sort of fucked up, long-lost, like depraved king in some sort of, like, begotten kingdom. That's what it reminds me of. To me, it's like an Elden Ring thing. Like, the sword is a little bit elaborate, but everything else, I don't know, it looks a little bit Elden Ring.
Betrayer!
I guess it is Vigo, sure, and he did lose his kingdom, to be fair. I actually don't care for the swords. What are these supposed to represent? Different kingdoms he's conquered or something? I don't really... Conceptually, I don't really know what that is, but, like, the animations are clean, yeah. Oh, for champs?
But my revenge has only just begun.
To me, this is... I don't know. I get heavy Elden Ring vibes from that. The sword, maybe not as much, but, like... With the music, the way the intro was, where it's just like a fucking dusty old kingdom, it just reminds me of Elden Ring. I don't know. That's cool. Well, if you like Vigo, there you go. I don't like how naked he is. I feel like he looks better, unironically, with less clothes on than he does with what he has in his base skin, because his base skin is like borderline, you know, pretty boy taking his shirt off. This one is just like, fuck it, why do I need a shirt? You know, you may as well commit to the bit than just have like that on. Even though it's not supposed to be like the base skin or anything, but like I think it looks better without the shirt on. That's cool. That's a cool skin. Okay, this is done. ADTF is done. The only thing left to do is APTF. And I've created all the pages that I want for now. So let's make an APTF page. How do can I move these around? Wait, I can't move them around? Are you fucked? Huh? How do you can't move these? Strange. So the APTF build, I'm not really sure, man. Oh, I literally typed it in here. What the fuck is wrong with me? That's the search bar. Unk. That is unironically, I typed it in the search bar. Ooh, sorry, I'm getting old. If you click the trash bin, no, let's wait. Really? Where? Fucking liar! What? The big overlay? Big overlay? What? Okay, so let me do, should be this. Should go. Cull technically should be here. Pretty much all of these boots are relevant on TF. Well, maybe not attack speed boots, actually. Attack speed boots suck. D-shield. Blade. What was the last? Oh, no. Bead. I don't really mind a bead. Sorry, not blade, bead. I don't really mind a bead. Let's just start throwing things and seeing what sticks. Let's just do some stuff. The dusk item on APTF could be interesting. What are some other AP items? Did anything get released? Ability power. Zonia's, yeah, Zonia's. Good Deadman's. Force of Nature. There's a new red AP item. I don't think I looked at the AP actualizer. Oh, this one. That could be useful, I'm not sure yet. I'll put it in the maybe section. This is the maybe. All of these items are like good and consistent. I don't know these. Well, I know some of these, but Ability power. Is it this one? Bloodletter's Curse. Dealing magic damage with abilities or passives to champions reduces their magic resist by 7.5 for 6 seconds. Technically, TF has a very poor... What the fuck is Rite of Ruin? That's not real, is it? Is that Wrath of Ruin? Storm Surge will never be procced. That's an irrelevant item. This is in the game for a year? Is it really? What the hell, boy? I think this is it, honestly. I'm not really convinced on anything new tech-wise for, like, TF outside of maybe on-hit. Maybe doing a weird, like, on-hit hybrid build for TF. You're tanky, but you have, like, autos, which is kind of stupid. I think we're good. I think we're good to play a game and to try things out. I think I've created all the pages I've wanted for, like, this climb. So mid lane GP, this is AD. I don't think I'll make an AP page. If I want to play an AP champ, I'll play TF. Why play GP? Support TF, support Graves, AD TF, AP TF. Sure. Let's do a game. Rank should be 20 minutes. Okay, let's do a draft then. Let's give it a shot, lads, and see if it's any fucking good, huh? Maybe it's good, maybe it's not.